real quick about our new giveaway car. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be official now. This video should make it official. You know, typically the way we do our giveaways is I'll work on these cars, I'll fix them up, we get them running good, maybe do a little bit of paint work, and then we give these cars away. Been talking with Caleb a little bit, and he brought up a very good point. Why don't we challenge you guys with a project car? I want to see what you can do with this project car. I want to get updates on Facebook. Now, this is if you guys are okay with it. You don't have to do this. First off, let me say this. If you win this project car, then you have the option to not take it because you're going to have to come, drive here and get it. You get an engine with it as well. Check this out. An engine over here. So you got the option of either taking the car or you can pass along to somebody else. It's completely up to you. Now, there will be no second place cash prize or because you didn't get the car, like a cash prize for that. But I understand that a project car is not for everybody. But then again, aren't they all project cars? They're never really done. So here's where we're at with this Cobra. I've mentioned it in the other video. We got so much stuff going on right now with the channel that it's just going to be really hard for me to devote the possible time. Now this thing could actually be, it could be mint in 2 hours worth of work, probably with a tune. It could be. I don't know. But I kind of don't want to dig into it because I want to leave that surprise factor for you guys to be able to win this car because I really don't know what's going on with it. But hear me out. Here's what we're going to do. I think Sunday night when I get home from work, I'm going to get up with Steve from Amp Engine Management, and we're going to try to tune this car. It's a bone stock engine, shouldn't be anything to it. Now, it's got an old style Mega Squirt in it that they no longer sell anymore. And I talked to Steve and I said, hey, I know you guys don't sell this anymore, but would you help us out on the channel and let's get this thing right? He's like, yeah. We don't sell that product anymore. He said, but I'll help you out on the channel and we'll get this thing tuned up. So that's as far as we're going to take this car. That's it. I'll drive around the neighborhood or whatever. We'll make sure that it runs pretty good or either it doesn't. And then that's going to be the car that you guys have a chance to win. Now, this is important for two different reasons. For one, it frees up time and energy on the channel because we have so much stuff going on at the moment. It would be nice to not have to dig too deep into this thing. Okay, wife said the audio is fuzzy. Sorry. Let's try this. All right, what about now? Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I can't hear the audio. Could you guys at least hear? Hey, could they hear the audio? Okay, she didn't answer. Could you hear what I was saying at least? Okay, as long as you can hear what I was saying, I don't have to repeat myself, but we'll just kind of go back over the highlights here. Essentially, we don't have a lot of time right now. It's a super, super busy time of year for us. We're trying to build a shop. We got to get this Calypso right. We're still working on Berger's car. We got Pop Stroke. We got a lot of things going on. So I figure that'll free up some time for us, and it'll also give you guys the opportunity to show us, show Brutal, show the world what you can do with one of these project cars. Now, here's the hardest thing that I'm going to have to do or not do. I'm not going to lower this car. I'm not going to put the wheels on it. I'm not going to do any of it. I'm not. And that is killing me right now because I know how sick that patina look would be lowered on those wheels. You're going to get wheels. You're going to get the FR 500s. And you're also going to get supposedly a running engine. I don't know. But we got a deal on this thing. We paid $400 for this engine. And you're going to get that engine as well. And probably any other parts that I can find laying around. And if there's any other sponsor deals that if they want to jump in, then we'll hook you guys up with that. But I can't guarantee any sponsor parts. But here's my idea. We've done this so many times on the channel. All the information, all the knowledge is out there on my channel to do one of these cars. And you guys may be lucky. You may get this thing and it honestly doesn't need anything. I don't know yet. We'll see. But that's for you to find out. right? How far do you want to take it? This is supposedly a 40,000 mile 95 Cobra. So I'm curious as to what it's going to look like for you guys. I can tell you the underside of this car is super clean. So there again, I'd like to get some updates, and I want to make a video of what you guys have done with the car. Whoever wins this car, I want to see some updates. I understand that's not everybody's bag, and you're not obligated to do that, but I would really love to see it. Even if you don't have a social media, like a Facebook or something, sorry, send it, get the footage to somebody. Just walk around the car, right? You don't have to talk and say what all you've done. Just show us the progress. Get the videos to me, and then I'll post them up, or I'll share your Facebook post or whatever it is. I want to make a video because look, we can build these cars all we want to. That's cool. But I want to see what you guys are doing. We used to do a lot of that back in the day. When we did like Children of the Fox videos, I had a lot of that content coming into the channel where people were showing me what they were doing and spending time with their kids and things like that. And that was really awesome, and I enjoyed sharing it. We haven't done a lot of that since then, but I think this would be a perfect opportunity for that. So how many of you guys watching right now would be interested in the 95 Cobra, the way it sits, kind of an unknown status as a project car with a free engine, free set of wheels, and probably a few other things laying around the shop here. We'll figure that out. Would you guys accept the car? Would you come to get it? So that's the thing. You're gonna have to travel to come get it. So all you need is a trailer. It should drive itself right up on the trailer, by the way. And you'll need a truck, obviously, to put the engine in the bed of the truck. We'll help you guys load all that stuff up. So who's interested in that? Totally in for this build? Bro, I'm looking fresh. Yeah, we just got back from eating. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings. I don't know. I hardly ever go out to eat. I'm a homebody, but I told the wife tonight, I was like, "Yeah, let's go grab a bite to eat." So we just got back from doing that. I have to work tomorrow, which is outside of the norm for me. I typically don't go anywhere if I got to work the next day, but I decided to tonight, right? Treat ourselves a little bit. Let's go out and go eat. Uh, but getting back to this, I really want to challenge you guys. You know, we issue challenges to people all the time, and I challenge you on the channel, but it's kind of hard if you don't have a car and you don't have the parts, right? It's kind of hard to just manifest something with no money sometimes and have a car to build to show me that you can do it. So here you go. Here's your chance. Now, with that being said, let's back up and let's talk about this car for a second. What is it? It is, I guess we can try to walk out there. It's going to be a little dark, but let's walk outside real quick so you guys can see the car that we're talking about. There's your engine, by the way. This was a Crown Vic or Grand Marquis, I'm not sure, engine. It's supposed to run. You may not even need it. There may be nothing wrong with the engine that's in it. But let's walk out here real quick. Let's just set it up right here. Let's talk. Switch this around. Yeah, there you go. So this is the car right here. This is a 95 Cobra with, I guess, like 40,000 original miles on it. It's sun-baked, as you can see, but there's no dents. There's zero dents or body damage to this car. Hear me out, y'all. That's very important that you understand that, because that's going to save you a lot of time and money when it comes to a paint job, whether you do it yourself or you pay somebody. Now, obviously, I'm going to recommend that you guys do this yourself. Try to do the paint job yourself. But these are the stock rims, aftermarket shorter tires. You guys are going to get the FR500s there over here. So you're going to get a set of 18-inch FR500s to go with it. It's got stock exhaust, but it does have headers on it. Everything else on the car is stock. It's got roller rockers, which they came with anyway. Stock Cobra intake. I did replace all the belts and things like that. I mean, this car should be okay. The interior is actually in really, really good shape on this car, minus the seats. They're cracked. So with that being said, this is the car you would win. In this exact condition, I will not wash it again. I will not touch it past this point right here, other than the tune. We are going to try to get a better tune in it. That way you guys can, not have to deal with the issues we're dealing with right now, which is computer related. Oh, window track. The, what's the word I'm looking for? Regulator is either out of the car completely or whatever. So that's one thing that you get to fix there. But outside of that, I think it's pretty much roadworthy if the engine runs good. But that's on you guys to find out. So, are you guys excited about this? I am. It's different. It's something that we had talked about doing anyway, which is grabbing project cars and maybe putting together a package with like an engine and maybe some wheels and tires. Maybe say somebody like LMR wants to jump in and help sponsor you guys a set of wheels and tires like we did last time, or Stifler's comes in, or Hanlon, or Anderson. Maybe you guys get a camshaft with it, but it'd be something along those lines. And then let's see what you guys can do with the car. Now, that's not to say that we won't do full restoration. No, let me back up. What I mean by that is are nicer cars that are painted up and kind of ready to go, like the white car that we got rid of. But this speeds up the process and gets more cars in more hands and in more driveways doing it this way. So no set limit on it. So, you know, whatever it goes for is whatever it goes for on Patreon, y'all. I'm not saying it's got to be this amount or that amount. You guys go over there, sign up on Patreon. There's different tiers. I think by now you guys know that. You can sign up for the $20 tier, the 40, the 100, the 200, 300, and 500, I think is what it is. But every time you jump a tier, you get more entry fees, right? That's how, or no, entry fees. You get more entries the higher the tier you sign up. So you guys can start heading over there now to sign up. I will be making a post probably tomorrow. You know, I'll do my little advertisement thing. We'll put it up on Facebook. So just know that there's probably going to be a lot of interest in this car. So if you guys are interested in it, go ahead and get over in there. Now, we'll probably, what's the day, the date? We'll probably do the drawing around between the 1st and the 7th of next month is probably when we'll do the drawing, all right? And you guys will be responsible to come pick it up, but I'll hold on to it as long as I need to. Let me get over here and look at some of these questions that you guys have. Yeah, and happy 250th anniversary, America. That's right. What you guys got planned for the 4th? Chilling out with family, hanging out, going somewhere, going to the beach? What you guys doing? Get this thing turned around here. I'm not doing anything. I have to work, so our little 4th was, I guess, going out tonight and eating. But I know a lot of you are busy, and this video will probably, more people will see it once it's reposted. Just letting you guys know what we're doing here and trying to gauge your interest. So I'm just going to read through some of the comments here. Chilling at the house? I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Aries wants a project car. Oh, yeah, and by the way, guys, pretty much anybody can sign up on Patreon. I have no control over who's signing up over there. We have friends and probably family that have signed up on Patreon. I would like for one of you guys to win it, but at the same time, you know, everybody's signing up for it. But good luck to everybody. I'm curious to see how this works out, because if this is what you guys want, you want cars like this, you want some extra parts to kind of go with it and do your own little project, and then also have the luxury of sending me the video and have them posted on YouTube following your progress, then man, I'm all for it. You guys just need to let me know what we need to do. With that being said, we also mentioned something about having a race. Now, this is not set in stone. We have talked to the track owner for Cottonwood Motorsports, right? And we've talked with Hanlon and a couple of different guys. There seems to be some interest in this, and it looks like early December, possibly the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, we should have the track. So let me run 2 known classes by you guys. The rest, we're still working on the details. First, let me say this. We are not abiding by anybody else's normal rules that they would have when it comes to stick shift class or tire size or anything like that, okay? We're going to make our own rules up here, and I understand that's going to tick a lot of people off, but we're trying to make it simple, right? So we're going to have 2 classes, stick shift. Not saying that this is what it'll be called, but I'm looking at easy stick and limited stick. Easy stick would be your synchronized daily driver car. We don't care what kind of seats you got in it, none of that stuff. If it is street legal, you got tag and insurance, you're good. And you can make a 10-mile cruise. You're good. We don't. So outside of those questions, the answer is yes. You know, can I have nitrous? Can I have blower? Can I have turbo, nitrous, and blower all on the same car? Yes, you can. I don't care about your glass, your windshield, your fiberglass deck lid, fiberglass doors. If it is a street legal car and you can drive it on the street, or you do drive it on the street with tag and insurance, you're welcome. You can have slicks, you can have radials. The only thing that we ask, if you're rear wheel drive, no hard tires. So we're talking like tread wear of 100, basically, right? Somewhere in that area. Now, if you're all wheel drive, and I don't know of too many all wheel drive stick cars that'll probably be entering, but if you are an all wheel drive car, you can't have a hard tire. So the other is going to be limited stick. Now, limited stick is going to be more like limited street use, right? So that's going to be non-synchronized transmission, H pattern transmissions. Same rules apply. I could care less if you got heat, AC. I don't care. All right. If it's a street car, you drive it on the street, it can have a cage, it can have whatever, you enter to win. Those are your two stick classes, right? We'll probably add in a couple of little small details, obviously mufflers, because we're going for the street legal thing. And you will have to make a 10-mile cruise, but that's usually not a big deal. It'll be in December down here, probably looking at high of somewhere in the 60s, something like that day. It'll be Friday, it'll be test and tune and grudge racing. So if you got anybody you want to call out, that will be the time to go ahead and do it. Make your test passes, do whatever. It's basically going to be limited prep, meaning you can pour your own puddle. And Friday night, they're just not going to prep the track. They're going to prep it once on Friday night, and then that should be pretty much it. You're welcome to bring your campers. You're welcome to bring your grills. You can set up out there, spend the night, do whatever you want to Friday night, and then wake up the next day at the track and start racing. We're very close to Dothan, so you can go into Dothan. You can get yourself a hotel. We should have some heavy hitters out there. It should be a pretty big deal if it goes through. Right now, everything's a go. It's set. We have to make sure we get our rules right for the classes, I should say. So once we get all that honed in, I think we're going to go ahead and announce it. Now, what that's going to mean, guys, you think about this. We're typically used to Ford events or Fox body only events, right? No. This is going to be an everything event. Everything event. That means when we're sitting in the parking lots and it's usually all Fox body Mustangs or SNs or Fords in general, oh no. You may be parked beside a Camaro. You may be parked beside a 67 Camaro. You may be parked beside a new Charger or Challenger, who knows what. Think about that for a second. I'm actually really excited about that because that can start a little bit of trash talk. That'll be fun. It'll be fun. And then we're going to try to meet up on Thursday, possibly. And that way, maybe a little bit of that trash talk can happen. Then you can go out there and grudge race and test and tune all you want to Friday. Saturday will be no test and tune. We're running 4 classes as of right now. It'll be the limited stick, easy stick, a daily driver, which means automatic stick shift, whatever, but you got to have full interior. There will be more rules and regulations on that one. So those rules are coming. Seth and Berger and Hanlon, I think, are working on those right now, trying to get those ironed out. And then there'll be a just all out fastest car shootout. Don't care if it's a race car, don't care what it is, right? So you have 4 classes. I think this is going to be awesome. This will be our first event down here if we're able to pull this off, and we're going to keep it super simple. The track officials will be running the event for us. Where all we have to do is give them a list of rules so that they understand how this event is being run, and then they will run it for us. That means that we're free to get out, talk to everybody, drag race ourselves, and not have to worry about the event. So I think that's going to be really cool for us, and it should kind of be hands-off. As far as entry fees goes, probably going to be $100 a car. That could change, so don't hold me to that, but probably $100 a car, and 100% of the payout goes back to the racers. Now, to be split up amongst those classes, and then more than likely we'll have some sponsors involved. I feel pretty sure we will, and we'll decide how that's going to be divvied up, or that may have to go to something else. We don't know just yet, but at bare minimum, 100% payback to the drivers. All right. So if you guys are interested in that, start talking about it. You know, ask your friends. You know, I'm not saying share it as if it's going to happen, but I think we're pretty serious about it. So you guys are kind of free to talk about it, and you can give us some ideas if you would like, and we'll just kind of go from there with it. Anyway, I told my wife we're going to do 20 minutes, and it's been 20 minutes as of right now. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Guys, talk about this, share it with the car project, car idea thing. I think it's going to be like the project car giveaway challenge is what we're going to call it. Okay. And then also the race event as well. Plus there's some stuff going on Patreon that you guys don't know about yet. That's going to be crazy. So when you guys sign up for the car, you're also signing up on Patreon to hear what me and Caleb are about to say. We've got some crazy stuff that we're going to be talking about on Patreon. And I think you're going to want to be there for it. Trust me, it's going to be juicy. Catch you in the next one. And as always,